Alright, we've left Canberra and we are now in Yass, on the edge of Yass. We just made some cheese and salami sandwiches and ate them, and Kirsten went and got a coffee each. We've just stopped a Ampol, kind of like they have, it's like a truck, big truck place where trucks park and sleep, but call it an Ampol foodery. But oh my god, the prices in here are just absolutely ridiculously expensive. Over $4 for a cherry ripe bar, and Maltesers $10.35. That's around about nearly $13 for a packet of Maltesers. And we are about to reverse out and get going towards Albury. All right, we've stopped here in Holbrook, 400 kilometres from the coast. Check this out. It's an Auburn class submarine in the middle of the park. Crazy, eh? This town was called Germantown. Then after the war, they wanted to rename it because of the anti-German, anti-Semitic German, or whatever you call it. So they changed the name to Holbrook, which was after a lieutenant in the Navy. And they ended up putting this here. Okay, this is Kirsten's pick here. She's gone for a cabin. But this is us. Alright, well, it's like taking me back to the 80s here. Like an 80s cabin. Plenty of space.
They've even got the heat pump going.
They even got the heat pump going for us. Look at that. Yep, heat pump's on to warm it up, because that would have been cold, I tell you. Oven, microwave. You got a Jack and Jill bathroom. So obviously they could put an extra bed in here if you wanted to have more people staying. She's got the old school sink, look at that. Yeah, old school shower, old fiberglass mould. Oh, we've got all the wash stuff there. So, tractor fan, and there's the toilet behind the thing. Clean enough. This was 112 Australian dollars, so around about 140 bucks. So that's why we picked it, and we're going to go for a drive into Albury, which neighbours this town. This is Wodonga, and this is on, we've just crossed the Murray River into Victoria. So we're in Victoria now. So we'll go back across into New South Wales over the bridge and have a look at that this afternoon. Okay, we just crossed the border. This is now back into New South Wales. There's the river through there. And this isn't the bridge we come across. That was on the highway. This is a different road going into Albury. Streets here are pretty cool, I must say. Look at this street. Cool, eh? Okay, I think we've found the CBD area straight up here. You can see there's a couple of big buildings over the left there, old clock towers and things. The main street stretches from a railway station to a historical kind of museum thing or something.
These are the most beautiful little places.
Yeah, look at these. These are like your Origi-Digi. Well, not Origi-Digi, but, you know, pretty cool. Some of these, look at that Art Deco one there. Yeah. Right, this is the main drag here at Albury.
Oh, it's cool.
Commercial club here. That's like, it'd be like an RSL club, I imagine. And then just your main shopping street. So it would look quite good in spring, I reckon. There's the railway station. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, I've got to turn in now. Beat these cars. Albury Automotive. There's some very old buildings here, that's for sure. And a lot of pubs. Man, there's like, it reminds me of Warwick in Queensland when I went there as a kid. There was like a pub on every corner. It's crazy. Pubs and churches. Look at that. There's a big old church there.
It says public school, 1890.
Oh, it does too. Public school. So take that back. It's a school. Check out this old building here as well. That's definitely a church. Okay, we were literally driving past them all. The car just locked itself. The car locks itself when you walk away because the keys are in my bag here. I don't have to actually get the keys out at all to use that car. I just keep them in my bag, and when I walk up to it, it unlocks. When I walk away, it locks itself. So yeah, here's a West End Plaza, it's called. Pretty much is in the middle of that city area where we're driving around. I figure we'll go have a look. We've got the stipple ceiling. Check out this old lift. Look, it's big. It creaks. Look at the writing on it. It's the old stainless plates. Look at the buttons. Oh my God, it rattles like anything. Oh, I don't think we'll use this lift on the way down. But this is it. This is the mall. It's an EB Games at the end. I might say they've got a half price sale there too. Might get a couple more shirts. I'll see. Kirsten's going in for some cheap stuff. Look. Yeah. This is the main street. Well, one of them. There's another one goes through that way. Clock Tower. Look at that old Art Deco building there. It's an old pub. Must be rooms up the top for rent. And this is the West End Plaza at the front of it. West End Plaza. So I'm going to go back in, and because we haven't really done a Coles shop yet. There's Mad Max there. We should have got that instead of that crap we got yesterday. Okay, we're back down to the car. We've done the shopping. We've actually decided to go away from the steak meal because it would have cost us like 20 each, which is 24 New Zealand. We ended up getting a box thing of steak like we had the other night at Mum's, some coleslaw, potato salad, which will be about the same price as one of the meals, and we'll be full, we'll be heaps. And we'll jump in and we're away. And we also followed a lady, she's marking stuff down. We got the beef that we're going to put in the oven marked down. We got a whole chicken for tomorrow. We're going to make some chicken sandwiches for the road. And I've got some extra cheese and crackers. So we're set. Let's get back to the hotel. It's dark outside now, look. See out there? Okay, it's Friday. And we're heading to Melbourne. We just left that campground, Wodonga. And we should be in Melbourne about just after our check-in time, I would imagine. Got a couple of stops on the way. As you can see, it's spitting at the moment. It's meant to be raining in Melbourne and 15 degrees, so not warm. So this is Glenrowan, 6 degrees at the moment. And there's the old Glenrowan Hotel. See the dude up on the balcony smoking a cigarette? I was standing here and he was dead still, and I thought, oh look, they got Ned Kelly up the top, like a wax figure type deal. And then the guy moved. I was like, no, that's not Ned Kelly. But there it is, Glenrowan Hotel. I've just come in the gift shop here. It is a museum, but we won't go into the museum because we're not that right into it. But yeah, pretty cool in here. Kelly Grant. Us do reenactments here as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, cool. A bakery, a couple of bakeries here, coffee, cafe shops. That's the museum. Another big cafe here. Now we're going to go down to the big Ned Kelly up here. There's another museum here. So you got two museums. Yeah, grumpy old man. That's my shirt. Look. And there's the other one. I don't need Google. My wife knows everything. Yeah. And there it is. Big Ned Kelly, and even more touristy shops here. Post office though as well. And that's the end of the town. So there's not a lot to it. It's basically just all tourism here, this town. Must have just been a pub and a few houses when he was here. So here's where the capture thing was. Just here. You see the Kelly, I don't know what they call it, the Kelly Copsey. But yeah, in this little area here he was caught and tackled. So yep, right, okay. That's us. Let's cut a track to Melbourne.
That's a wrap.
We're just looking for a stop now to have some lunch. Hopefully there's one up here soon. We want a toilet, one with toilet. Yeah. Alright, we just had a sandwich and our drink at this stop. Toilet here as well. This is called the Coach Road Rest Area. Okay, we've arrived to our accommodation. That's what's across there, look. It's a big Westfield supermarket. You can see the Westfield behind that tree. There's a Macca's. We won't be going there. They're a rip-off in Australia. They've got a Woolworths, they've got a Kmart, a few other shops too, I imagine. Yeah, we're here a bit early. That's the entrance in. The casino. Look at this place. It's huge. Heaps of machines. Looks like we might be losing a bit of dough here. Now, this is the restaurant bit here. And it looks like you go through to the sports bar. So everywhere the rowdier part is through there. Yeah, we'll see what the prices are like here for a feed as well. Here it is. Yeah, smells alright. Bit of a chip off the wall here. I mean, this is only... we got it for under 130 a night, or around 130 a night with my cash back. Got a wee area here to put our clothes. Here's the bathroom. Nice toilet. Let me zoom out a bit. Nice toilet. Clean. Tiles. Nice little vanity. Got our fresh towels. It is a little bit small. Someone complained about it being small, but it's big enough for us. I mean, it's got a good sized TV. Got a little bit of hanging there. It's got a fridge. We wanted that. It's got some cheese in the car. Bed's soft. Someone said the bed was too soft for them.
It's actually a little bit like a waterbed, they said.
Yeah, they said it was like a waterbed with no water in it. Actually, I like it. It's okay. It's definitely not as hard as we used to in Asia, that's for sure.
Got water and milk.
Water and milk. And we've got cups there. We've got a jug, obviously. Yeah, we've got an extra blanket. That could be handy. A heat pump, I think they've got going. Or did you just turn that on, darling?
No, it's already going.
It's already going, okay. So that was already going. It's on 18. Nothing spectacular. It's definitely not like China, is it? Australia is not like China. I guess if you want something like China here in Australia, what we were getting over there for like anywhere from roughly average was $50 a night. You're probably paying $300 a night here. So 6 times the price to get what we had there. 6 times. Come on, what's going on with the West? It's another day, Saturday. Sun might actually come out here. Still fairly cold. Just went to the rental car place to check we'd make it and be able to drop it off there instead of after hours. We might just be alright. I just got KFC. We're doing the washing in a coin place. Got a $5 box thing. We'll see what $5 gets us here. It's probably going to be small, whatever it is. Okay, this is the meal. You get some chips. You get, I don't know what that is. Chicken. Is that the chicken? It was chips, a roll, mayo, and a tender. Is that the tender? Look at the tender. What is that? It's a piece of that. Oh, that's the tender ripped in half. That's alright now. And that's a slider. Yeah, that's alright. Chicken's nice. Right, that's where we done our laundry. Coin Laundry, Melrose Drive. Alright, we're going to get this washing back and then we'll go for a drive to somewhere good. Alright, there's our car. This is the DFO here in Essendon. It's cold outside here, so we're going to just charge into the middle over here. I was getting bearings for the car. It's directly across from Beacon Lighting. Lots of these magpies everywhere, look. They hang pretty close. Let him. Okay, we're here. We got a steak meal each. This is in the place we're staying. These were just under $30 with our discount Australian, so 35 New Zealand. 250 gram rum, and we got our top shelf water. Yeah, smashed it. Left a little bit of salad. Just finishing off my bit of steak in my mouth, but well, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The meat was like a strong 7.5, 8, probably 8. But the salad was very dry. Didn't put a lot of dressing on the salad. No citrus dressing or anything. Maybe what was left of olive oil, they must have run out. The chips were a bit kind of maybe cooked in like a vegetable fat that wasn't quite hot enough, that kind of sort of thing, so they were a bit low. Salad was probably a 4. Chips were probably a 5.5, 6, and then the steak was an 8. It lifts it to about a 7. We ate it all though. It wasn't a real expensive meal, was it? No. Alright, it's our last day in Melbourne. We've come to, where is it? Broadmeadows Shopping Centre. Look at that. Pretty cool. We just were in Bunnings. We went to Bunnings for a little bit. Pretty much the same as New Zealand. But prices are probably a wee bit dearer. Seems to be that way with everything here. Definitely a lot dearer here than New Zealand for everything, actually. See, trying to think of something that I've gone, oh, that's cheaper than New Zealand, but I really can't think of anything. We're going to get something to eat probably. Oh, that's what I'll say. KFC. That's probably the only thing I think that's cheaper than New Zealand out of everything we've looked at. Pretty cool roof though, look at that. You can see the whole sky through it. I like that. It's pretty clean. It's a pretty big mall too. It goes up there and then it goes up in another wing there. So let's see if there's anything we can buy before we go home tonight and pack our bags. Kirsten wants a neck massage. She's got a bad neck. She can hardly turn her head. Right, we've come to a place called Fat Jake's. Fat Jack's. Broadmeadows. So we've got these burgers, they're stamped. It's got egg on it, bacon, looks good, some chips, drink each. That was 40 Australian, so it's about 46, 47 New Zealand. So we'll see how it goes. That's actually not bad because most burgers are $20 on their own normally. So Kirsten shout, so I'm getting the fuel in the car. Anyway, and we've got some shopping as well. Bought some trackies for when we go home tomorrow. Alright, what are the chips like?
Nice.
Alright, let's check it out. Smashed it. That was actually really good. Those burgers were like old school fish and chip shop burgers. They tasted exactly like a fish and chip shop burger used to back when they were really good, when they were full of lettuce and tomato and onion and the sauce. Chips, they were just chips. They definitely weren't bad. They were better than the chips we had with our steak meal last night. Came with a bit of sauce. It was good, you know. You can't say it's cheap, but compared to the prices we've seen for a burger, actually it's a cheap burger, but really good because it took us back to our early days in New Zealand of how a burger used to taste when you got an egg and bacon on it. So it was an egg and bacon. I don't know if there was cheese.
It was cheese.
Oh, there was cheese too. Egg, bacon, cheese, onion.
Lettuce, onion, and meat.
Could be, yeah, that's right. It was American cheese. So, thumbs up for Fat Jack's. It's probably going to be your cheapest option for a burger and chips meal. We're back at the mall for the last time across from where we're staying. Oh, this is the food court area. Smallest McDonald's ever, look at that. It's tiny McDonald's. But we're going to have one last shop here. It's probably just after 5. We'll get back, pack all our stuff. It's a weird mall. It just goes way up to the corner, then way down to the end, like a big L shape. And that's it. So let's go have a last hunt. Okay, dropping the car off. Here she is. Do a wee video. Always do a video of your rental car, so you know there's no damage when you drop it off. It's pretty good, Nick, really. Only had 30,000 on the clock. It's pretty close to new. Alright, we've cleared customs and we're in the airport now. We've checked the bags in. Look at these horrendous prices here we're just looking at. A latte, just been regular, there's no sizes, $7.50 Australian. Cappuccino $7.50. That's like $9.50 for a cappuccino. $9.50 for a cappuccino. And that shop back there was eggs on a bagel, 24 Australian. So that would be like $28, $29 for eggs of hollandaise on a bagel. Wow. The place, we won't be rushing back here. There's no chance. You go to Asia and you come here and the first thing you do is like, why would you, unless you've never been here and you really want to see things, bring a decent amount of money. I think America's going to be the same, probably worse. So we have to learn some hacks before we go there, that's for sure.
We buy our own coffee pouches.
Yeah, buy our own coffee, probably get a vehicle and use the vehicle, do a bit of a van life for 3 months and sell it, might be the best option.